Hey guys, YouTube Drone Doctor here, and I'm going to talk to you briefly again about the Nanuk 945 hardshell case. This one in particular has the DJI foam insert in it, and this is for the Phantom series. Now, you'll notice I have the Phantom 3 in here Pro, and the cutout that we have here from Nanuk, it actually fits all of the different Phantom series. You'll notice it actually even has a little cutouts here for the AA batteries for the older ones that used to have it that needed to go in the little transmitter. It even has a cutout here. But you'll notice that it fits the Phantom 3 versions just fine. There's so many different Phantoms that are out now. DJI's released, you know, we've got the standard, the 4K, the advanced, the Pro. I mean, it's gonna be endless on the different possibilities that are out there. And the great thing about this case is it fits them all. The one thing that you'll notice, if you go to the Nanuk website, there's a gentleman on the video that puts this thing into their case and he's taking off the blades and stuff, and I never really understood why he's doing that, because from what I understand and the way that I've always used this case, I leave the blades on. Even with the lid closed, it doesn't really put much pressure at all on these blades, and it keeps it very secure. Maybe they think that it's for long-term travel, it's better to have the blades off. I don't know, but for me, I leave the blades on, and that kind of explains what these little doohickeys here are, which I'm assuming are kind of guides to make sure that your blades are lined up and immobile when it's in transport. I don't particularly use these, but I guess they're good to have if you need them. What I do is I actually put filters in here for the camera. The filters that I use, the little holders, slide in there just fine. So I use it for more for storage, although for show and tell, I guess I'll put those little things back in there. So those of you that are looking for a hardshell case that's going to be really, really rugged, this is another viable option that you should take a look at. Nanuk 945. The other thing that's really, really cool about them, let me just show you this, very positive locks in this thing. The other thing that's really cool is they have these locks here so that you can actually put the padlocks. Matter of fact, I have one here. You can put these padlocks on here so you can lock up your investment if you're going to check it in and ship it. You're on the airlines. It's not going to fit in the overhead bin, I don't think, but at least you'll know that it's secure if you need to put these padlocks on. The other thing that's pretty neat about this, let me see, I do have one. The other thing that I like to use is the shoulder strap. Now, Nanuk makes a really cool shoulder strap. One of the things that I love about it, it has these things they call the air cell. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but these little pockets of air, let me tell you, they definitely feel good on your shoulder when you're carrying something that's really heavy. This case is 12.7 pounds, I believe. And when it's fully loaded with all your other stuff in here, 7 batteries or whatnot, it can get pretty heavy when you're carrying this thing around, especially lugging around the airport or out in the woods or whatever. And you know, speaking of that, one of the other things that's kind of cool about Nanuk is they give you a buoyancy rating on their cases. And those of you that are wondering what the hell is a buoyancy rating, what that means is if this thing were to fall into the water and you have a bunch of contents in here, Nanuk gives you a buoyancy rating. This one in particular, I think it's 120 pounds, which means that you could fit 120 pounds worth of equipment into this case before it starts to submerge. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome when you're thinking about is this thing going to sink when my canoe flips over? It's going to be protected. So those of you that are looking for an inexpensive case, I think this is a great option. I like to have several different cases at my disposal because I use different ones for different purposes and so forth, but this is definitely one of them that I also use on pretty much on a regular basis. Nanuk 945 case. They have them in stock over at Multicopter Warehouse. Call Josh and Carrie and make sure you tell them that YouTube Drone Doctor sent you over there and pester them as much as you can. They have these things in stock, and again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, because I love your feedback. See you on the next video.